Hi everyone, so today let's solve Leetcode question called construct binary tree from preorder and inorder traversal. The preorder traversal means we'll first traverse the root and then left and finally right. But inorder traversal means we'll first traverse the left and then root and right. So let me use the drawing here to help understand. So let's use the red color for preorder traversal. We're starting at the root and then we'll visit the left and then visit the right. And for this kind of subtree, we're starting again with the roots, right? And then the left and final right. So the preorder will be like this. Okay, now let's check about what works for inorder. Let me use the blue color for inorder traversal. For inorder traversal, we're starting at the left side, right? So we're starting at this one, which is to the left side of the root, and then we'll check the root, then we'll check the right side, right? However, since for this kind of subtree, we'll also need to check the left first. So instead of checking 20 here, we'll check 15 before checking 20. Okay, so 15 first, and then check this 20, and finally check this 7. So the traversal is starting at 9, and also adding at 7. Okay, now we can sense how it works. Let me show you an intuitive way to solve this problem. So as we can see, the fundamental thing for those binary tree problem is to get the root right. And we see, okay, the first element in the preorder traversal is exactly the root. So our idea is that we can pop the first element preorder, right? And now plug these three, the first elements in this inorder, right? So in inorder, we have 3 here. So after that, we can split the array according to these 3. So the left side is 9, and the right side 15, 20, and 7. Now finish this part, we'll run recursively for the left side and for the right side and finish. So let me write the coding part so it makes more sense. The first thing we consider is that we have no root, so we immediately return none. The other thing is to get the root from the preorder traversal, so the first element preorder array, and then we want to use the inorder traversal to build the node using the val we obtain from preorder. And finally check the left subtree and the right subtree and return. Okay, now finish the coding comments. Let's dive into the coding itself. First thing I mentioned before is no root, we just need a node. And second, first we need to pin the root val from preorder. Let's use pop 0, so we are recursively getting the first element. So for example here, first in the first step we get 3, and in the second step we will pop 9, and then 20, 15, and 7, and so on. And now we get the root val. How about the root index? Well, we can use the function in Python to get the root index C in inorder. So inorder or index and pass in this root val. And after that, we get root index root val. We can actually build a tree node. So let's call the tree node root and call this function as root val. We'll build a tree node, right? And once finished tree nodes, the next thing to check is left subtree and right subtree recursive. So root of left equal to self for passing this function for recursive calls. And the preorder should be the same because we are keep popping element from the same preorder array. And the inorder should be starting at the beginning and all the way to the root index. And same for the root or right. Let me copy paste here. And for root or right, we will check all the way from mid to the end. So it will be root index plus 1 and all the way to the end. Okay, let me change here. And finally return the root. Let's see it works. Oops. Typo here. Oh, sorry. Here it should be if not in order. Okay, you see the question works. The time capacity and the memory usage is not bad. And overall, I think it's easy to understand. Okay, you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and see you next time. Thank you.